I think it has to end in a knockout, to be honest. I think this fight will be over within 6 rounds. I think Daniel Dubois is going to try and knock out Anthony Joshua as much as he can, and he might get knocked out trying to knock him out. That's the beauty of the fight. I can't wait to find out.
And of course, a stacked undercard and some interesting back and forths up there. Was there any of them that kind of surprised you?
I was surprised actually. Josh Padley was coming in a little bit. First time on the big stage. What a stage! And he's giving it to Mark Chamberlain. He's telling him, "No, you ain't beating me." I love that. Willie Hutchinson's great fun. He's hilarious. Josh Buatsi was not being drawn on anything, and the Ishmael Davis, Josh Kelly stuff was brilliant.
Hey Jule, what do you think about AJ versus Dubois this weekend?
I feel Dubois win.
Knockout or decision?
Maybe knockout.
Knockout?
Yeah.
How many rounds?
8 or 9.
Florian Marku against Chris Kongo is a fight I think we'll learn so much about Florian Marku. And he had that 1-round blowout of Dylan Moran last time out. Obviously, Chris Kongo has 2 defeats to Michael McKinson and last time out against Echo Esserman. I think it's kind of win or bust potentially for Chris Kongo. But I do think we'll learn a lot about Florian Marku here and how far he can go. I think a lot of people are saying that this timing is everything in boxing, I suppose. And that is the case potentially here. A lot of people backing Florian Marku to win this, thinking that he's getting Chris Kongo at the right time. He's on the up and Chris Kongo's maybe stagnated somewhat. However, I disagree. I think Chris Kongo is fundamentally a better boxer than Florian Marku. Maybe doesn't carry the dig that can stop Florian Marku. But I do think he'll come out on top in this fight and just has that little bit more than Marku. So I'm going to back Chris Kongo to win this fight, and you can get a price of 6-5 on that. I do think it would be points, so you can maybe even back that at an even better price. But Chris Kongo to win this fight against Florian Marku. It's time for knockout chaos as Anthony Joshua against Francis Ngannou goes down on Friday, the 8th of March in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. What a fight this is. It's a fight that we didn't think that we were ever going to see, perhaps never wanted to see. But then obviously after Ngannou's performance against Tyson Fury, dropping him in the 3rd round, some people thinking he did enough to win the fight and ultimately losing a split decision. Now fighting Joshua, the rejuvenated Anthony Joshua, under the tutelage of Ben Davison after his 5-round demolition of Otto Wallen back in December. It's a fight that, we didn't want to see perhaps a few months ago, but now we are excited for. It's a fight that, although Ngannou poses a lot of threats and is really, really powerful and will be the bigger man against Anthony Joshua, it's a fight that AJ surely wins. I think he'll stop Francis Ngannou in the first half of the fight, which you can back at a price of 11-5. Hopefully then, this sets up a huge fight later in the year with either Usyk or Fury.
You can't bet against Usyk. I know they're saying that Fury's taking this a lot more serious. He's going to be a completely different fighter, but it's hard to bet against Usyk, especially the number he did him on him the first time. I mean, he had him out of there. He should have stopped him, really. So you can't bet against Usyk. I mean, listen, I'd like Tyson Fury to win. He's British, and we want him to do well, but I'm not going to put my money against Usyk.
12月21号，乌西克对泰森福利的2番战即将打响。这次比赛，我感觉乌西克还会继续胜出。
do want to ask you, previous opponent Joseph Parker, fighting Jang in just a few weeks' time. Have you got a prediction?
Do you know what? I think Joe can pull it off. I think he's with the activity. He's been active. He's done an absolute great job against Wilder. I know a lot of people was writing off, and I was a bit, suspect about it. I was thinking, he's got a tough night ahead of him here, and he pulled it off, stuck to the game plan, and I think a lot of people are saying it wasn't really Wilder, but I think because Joe had such a good game plan, he was nullifying that right hand and just making him miss, and it was just too fast for him. So it's going to be a good fight. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope he pulls it off because I like Joe. He's a really good guy, and I'm still keeping contact with him and stuff. And so Joe all the way.
Got Mark Jeffers behind you there, but we'll end the interview. Jack, congratulations on the win tonight. We'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks so much.